went to this event. And then on Saturday, I went to this event called Holy, and basically you wear like white shirts and then you throw this colorful powder at each other. It's actually still like in my hair. I don't know if you can see, but like my scalp's a little pink all here. And like you definitely won't be able to tell, but like my arm's a little yellow, like right here, and my feet are like green and pink. I don't know. I'm stained, even though it's like 2 days later. But it's a really fun event, and it's based off of an Indian celebration. It happens in the spring, so it's sort of a celebration of color, but it's also like there's stories attached to it, and there's multiple different stories, so it like depends what you want to believe, or which story your family does. Yeah, but it's really fun to just like throw powder at each other and stuff. And then I showered, and then I went with my cousin to walk around my town, and he actually saw Thor too, Frankie, and right before we hung out while I was at Holy, and we walked around and we saw like all the people going to the steampunk festival which goes on in my town, and it was really cool, their outfits and stuff, and I really felt like Frankie and Kirsten would have appreciated it a ton. And we got food, and I came back, and then I did work, and it was really lame. But then Sunday morning, I went skydiving, which was crazy. And it was so intense, and I felt so badass, and it was so cool. I went to skydiving club of Brandeis. We went to this place that was only 45 minutes away, but we actually had to drive through Rhode Island and then back into Massachusetts, which is a little weird. It took a long time before we actually got to go on our planes because they booked a lot of people all at once. And so we waited around for a while, and we got to see a lot of people like go up and then descend. So it made us less nervous because we saw these people do it, and they seemed really happy, and they didn't seem like it was like traumatizing, We did this waiver room though, once it was like approaching our turn, and they showed us this really scary video where this woman, this lawyer, read out this like 7-page release that we were signing, that like you had to initial all over the place and all this crazy stuff. But it was basically like waiving all your rights like ever. Like the woman even said like if you slip on a banana peel that's in our parking lot, that would be considered a skydiving accident according to this document, and so you're waiving your right to sue us, which I thought was like such bullshit. It was making me really anxious. Then I signed anyway because I wanted to go skydiving. So that was that. And then we waited some more. Finally, I got to meet my teacher person, because you have to go in tandem when you're like not experienced. And so that means that you and this other person are attached by all these hooks that your little like harnessy thing, you're all attached together. And it was pretty cool. It was actually really cool, and my guy was really chill, and he was just like, man, I love skydiving. They were all kind of really chill. I guess you would have to be if that's like your job, is to jump out of planes with people. And it was really crazy, and like you don't actually, so I guess I'll start with like, you go up like 10,000 feet at this place, and I think that's like pretty common height. And 10,000 feet is really high, if you're wondering. Like, look down and like you can't even like see shapes, and like it's just clouds. And I like am so glad that you have to go in tandem, because that means that you don't actually have to jump, like because they're attached to you. When they move, you kind of just move. So like they rock back and forth and just like push you off basically. So I didn't have to do anything. And for the first second, I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, in my head, and I like made a little yelp. But then like after that first second, it like it was just so much fun. I was like, ah. So it was great. I'm so happy about it. Um, I'm really excited for the school year to be over, but I'm also really sad to leave people here behind. It's like seems like just a long time to be away. I don't know. But I'm also like I miss you guys a lot, so I'm excited to go back. I'm also excited for Kirsten and I to go backpacking. Kirsten and me to go backpacking. I'm way too tired to think about this. I think that's me. Yeah. I really need to go to sleep because I sleep up like in 4 hours. Alright, I love you guys. Peace. I apologize, I can't keep my eyes open to edit this, so I gave up and I'm just gonna post it. Love you, it's long, bye. Okay, this video is ridiculous, and I woke up and realized that I never posted it, even though in my mind I did, but I kept falling asleep while trying to edit it, so I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I'm gonna post it the way it is. I gotta go. I gotta leave here. I just wanna go home. I don't know what's going on. Okay, bye.